Appreciate you for that love, Ree. Everybody show some love to Suzanne for the couple pennies. Anonymous for the $50. Thank you once again. And then Paige with the 20, as well as Daniel. Thank you for the $25 over on PayPal. Daniel says, happy to see yourself well rested and taking care of yourself. That last guest man do all of this. Yeah, this current guest is definitely just sending me back to base one. I appreciate you for the $25, oh Daniel. Everybody, please show some love to Daniel down below in that comment section. Thank you so much. And then also Liam, once again, thank you for the $40. You were so awesome. And then Ryan with the $5 over on Venmo. Thank you so much for the love, Ryan. Abigail with the $7. Alexia with a 5, and then Erica with a 10. Okay, Parker, are you all caught up on what this guest's argument is?
So like halfway through what you were saying, I realized that you were talking to me because I was talking to my chat and I just joined in and I only heard part of it because I was locking my door. So I did hear parts of it, but you could try to catch me up again. I apologize.
Okay, it's a bit. So I'll try to be.
I apologize.
This guy conceded that when Trump was friends with Epstein, Trump knew everything that Epstein was doing.
I didn't concede. I just said that I would concede if you can. Basically, I was trying to say I would concede if you conceded to the fact that the billions of dollars, not the billion,
you literally said that yes, therefore Trump knew. Shut the fuck up. I'm about to kick you. I'm literally about to kick you. For everybody that has been watching the stream for longer than 5 minminutes, did he explicitly say that yes, that is something Trump did? Are we really back to square one? I'll leave it.
You better be for a yes or no answer.
And then you gave a yes.
I gave.
So yes, you did say that. Thank you. So this guy said yes, Donald Trump knew exactly what Epstein was doing.
And you won't give me a yes or no answer on the millions of dollars that they were.
1 second. I need to repeat this to Parker. So he said, yes, Donald Trump knew exactly what Epstein was doing when Trump was friends with Epstein.
That's your leftist, bro. They mute people when they give good.
No shit. I'm trying to talk to Parker. Calm down.
Nah,
yeah, Alex,
bro,
Alex, can you just let him describe it to me real quick? I just didn't hear. I didn't even know he was talking to me, and I actually really feel bad about that. So can you please let him describe it to me?
Fucking hell, Alex.
He left.
He left. God, great. No, Parker, that guy was awesome. I'll catch you up with a shortened version while we're getting the next guest up here. He said that, yes, Trump did know everything that Epstein was doing when Trump was friends with Epstein, but then went on to say that so does Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris helped the Obama administration when the Obama administration was taking on Osama bin Laden, and he thinks that the Obama administration also knew about Epstein. So therefore, Kamala Harris is just as indicted in ties with Epstein as Trump.
That's diabolical.
Hello.
Right, that's actually insane.
Hello, Alex. Do you support Trump?
Not as of recent. How are you? Do you want me to turn my webcam?
No worries, dude. If you don't support Trump, I'm going to kick you off. I'm really happy to hear that you no longer support Trump. And Joseph, thank you for the $20 over on. Thank you so much for the $20 on Cash App, Joseph, saying fuck Donald J. Trump. Appreciate you for the love, Joseph. Can we please get 200 Joseph W's? As well as Maddox, thank you so much for the $5 over on Venmo. Hi to you as well. Welcome in, Ben. Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
All right, could you get a little bit closer to your mic and possibly leave the bathroom? The acoustics are bad.
How the fuck? What the fuck? All right, hold on.
I just know, bro. Big brand.
I was gonna say one point that I did pick up is that he said like that somehow there was some connection with Bill and Hillary to Epstein just because like Epstein donated to them or something. Like again, like we're talking about like Donald Trump being like best buds with Epstein, like saying he's a terrific guy. He likes beautiful women as much as he does. Many of them on the younger side. Like literally send him like fucking notes, like love letters, right? Talking about how he has secrets with him.
All right.
Yeah. Hello, Ben.
What's going on, Dean?
You support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Man, why do you support the worst president ever?
Come on now, man. Worst president.
He's running for that position. I don't know if he's worse than Andrew Jackson yet. Definitely the second worst.
Come on, Benjamin Harrison's pretty bad, man.
Okay. Well, how about this? Worst president out of either of our lifetimes.
Either of our lifetimes. Worst president. Either of our lifetimes. I'm 17, so like.
Bye.
Sorry, bro. Got to be at least 18 to join the live. I should have asked you when you first joined. Have a good rest of your day, though, bro. We're gonna go ahead and load up that next guest, Preston. Everyone, just gives a minute here while we're working on getting that next guest loaded up. Holy crap. Also, if you want to support me, you can find my Venmo, my PayPal, and the link tree in my bio. If you want to support Parker, same thing for him. Hello, Preston. Do you support Trump?
I'm an independent.
Okay. So are you MAGA or not?
I mean, I'm MAGA on some things, but no, I'm not like strictly MAGA.
All right, have a good one. We're going to move on to the next guest. Everyone just do be patient while we're working on getting the next guest, Kelly, up here. Carly Blair requested the $5. Okay, never mind. Welcome in, Brandon and Kelly. You guys support Trump?
No, I don't. And as a United States Marine,
Fucking based? Wait, honestly wish I wanted you to give your take on that. Fucking base. I think that's awesome. We're going to move on to the next guest. Here we go, everyone. Do give us a minute.
Ray, thank you so much. I appreciate the $5. Thank you, Ray.
Kelly's not here, so we're going to move on to the next guest. Everyone just give us a minute. We're going to get that next guest, Jin, loaded up. Hello, great frankly. Hello, Jin. Do you support Trump?
Well, I needed your thoughts on an issue. This is really important.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. I'll do it real quick.
So I have seen some people who are socialists, like myself, saying that they support Trump because it could possibly lead to a delegitimization of capitalism. And
Yeah.
I've been kind of thinking about it, and I wanted your thoughts on it.
All right. Have a good one. Yeah, that's just causing a lot of harm now for hopefully a better future. It's basically saying that, you know, like you supported Hitler because it would have led to a downfall of like the German state and a more like democratic liberal state following World War II. Moving on to the next guest, we got Mikey coming up in. Here we go, everybody. Make sure that we're double tapping away on that phone screen, everybody. Sorry, the camera's out of focus. There it goes. What's going on, Mikey? Do you support Trump? Mikey left. Do you want to help us try to get a Trump supporter up here?
I don't have mods on this account. I can try to go on my main account. I have all my accounts got cooked, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been hitting restarts intermittently just to prevent that from happening. It seems to be working out all right. What's up, John? Do you support Trump?
Yeah, man.
Ah, dude. How old are you?
32.
Wow,
5,
dude.
6.
Dude, why do you support such a terrible president?
I'm kidding. I fucking hate him. You guys are doing the Lord's work. Thank you.
Dude, base, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Guys,
Just going to the next person.
please only request if you support Trump. Pretty please. Pretty please, 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 please. Pretty please, please, please. Please. What's up, Jen? You support Trump?
Oh,
Abby, you support Trump?
well, you're gonna get banned.
Yeah, you are going to get banned. See you later, pal. Moving on to Jeremy. Here we go. What's going on, Jeremy? You
Yo, I
support Trump?
support you. Support you and I'm a fetus.
Yeah, there's a fetus. Goodbye. 3 rules. Got to be at least 18 from America and support Donald J. Trump and be ready and willing to come up here and have a debate. We have 10.5 thousand people watching the stream right now, and for whatever reason, we can't find one person to debate. Crazy shit. Welcome in, Eric and Axe. Do you guys support Trump?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Eric, how old are you?
I'm 35.
And why do you support Trump as president? He's a pretty bad president, bro. Shouldn't support him. Terrible.
Well, my support for Trump really goes back to his first term. I think he did a lot of good in his first term, and moving into his second term, he's done some good and some things that I don't agree with. And I think that's natural. I don't think someone you vote for, you're going to agree with every single thing that they do, but overwhelming, I agree with a lot.
Okay, like what do you agree with?
Well, do you want me to start with like right now or things he did in the past, or?
I mean, whatever is going to be the most compelling reason you possess that leads your support to him.
Yeah. I think if we start at his first term, I think he did a lot of things that were good. Mainly, he had opportunity zones. He did that. He was able to appoint multiple Supreme Court justices. From a conservative standpoint, I think that, I really like that. His Tax and Jobs Act, I like that. He did some deregulation, which I was all for. And then, one of the other things that the Democrats like to say is that he's a racist, things like that. But what they don't realize, then why would he make funding for the HBCU colleges? Why would he make that permanent if he was, a racist?
Well, if funding HBCUs makes you not racist, defunding HBCUs would make you racist, right?
I would agree, yeah.
He defunded HBCUs by over $1 billion per year compared to the funding that the Obama administration had gave him.
And what act was that, or what bill was that?
I think it was an executive order, but it reduced the funding allocated from the federal government from $2 billion every 4 years to $1 billion every 4 years.
Oh, because what I was looking at was that he codified the 235 million.
This is a new one that he actually did, and with the level of that funding that he's giving to HBCUs, within 72 years, it would make up what Biden did in 4.
And then also, you're actually talking about exactly what I'm referencing. You're looking up how he codified $235 million per year, right?
Yeah.
How much
correct.
money is that over 4 years?
Oh, was that only so that's not annual? That's over 4 years.
No. How much money is $235 million over 4 years?
About $1 billion.
Yeah. So you're actually reading off the data that just demonstrates what I'm saying is true.
Mm-hmm.
So what were they previously funding prior? How much were they previously funding prior to that? The government was
$500 million a year or $2 billion over 4 years. So we cut that in half. And you said that cutting funding to HBCUs would make you racist. So you actually just said that Trump's racist.
Well, I wasn't aware that he was. They see, and that's the thing with politics. You can't work around this one, bro. Like, come on, you're cooked on this one. Yeah. No, I'm not trying to work around it. I'm not. No, I am not. I wouldn't say I'm an avid political person, but I do follow from time to time. I don't spend a lot of time on it, but one thing that directly helped us was the opportunity zones. We actually
whoa. Before we move on, do you think Trump is racist for defunding HBCUs?
I think there's fiscally, if it makes sense, yeah. I don't know. I would have to look.
You don't know?
The numbers,
wait. I have a question. I have a question. If you don't know if Trump is racist because he defunded HBCUs, then why did you say a president would be racist if they defunded HBCUs?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say. I don't think by defunding something makes you a racist.
Okay, so then you just.
So I'll take that back.
Wait. So then why did you try to make an argument that funding something makes you not racist?
Well, I didn't know that they took away money. I thought they were getting more than, or they were getting. It was an increase.
Whoa! I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand what I'm asking you. You try to make the argument that Trump's not racist because you thought that he had funded HBCUs more. So if you don't think it makes somebody racist to defund HBCUs, why did you say it makes somebody not racist to fund HBCUs?
No, I'm just saying that's something. I think if you were racist, that's not something you would do.
Oh, so therefore you think if you are racist, take it away, so therefore you think if you are wait. So therefore you'd say if you are racist, defunding HBCUs is something you would do, right?
No.
So then why is funding HBCUs something that a non-racist would do if defunding HBCUs isn't something that a racist would do?
Hold on, say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Why is defunding HBCUs not something that why is funding HBCUs not something that a racist would do if defunding HBCUs isn't something that a racist would do?
I don't think there's racial implications at all.
So then if there's no racial implications at all, then how could you possibly say that further funding HBCUs is not something a racist would do if there's no racial implications at all?
From the grand scheme of just looking at a more broad picture, somebody that is racist is not going to put money towards.
So there is racial. So then there is racial implications. You just called it a racial thing 5 seconds after you said there was no racial implications. How could something with no racial implications be a racial thing?
How could something with no racial implications be a racial thing?
Yes.
Well, I think. I don't know. To be honest, you got me, Dean. You got me, buddy.
If you want to restart, just go back to why you support Trump. I'm done with it.
I'll concede to that one. But can we move on to some other things?
Yeah.
Well, I want to go to the Epstein thing. I know you guys were talking about this. Back when Epstein was going through his Florida deal and Trump, found that out, had to testify, he actually kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago. And can you find any pictures, anything that ties Trump to Trump to Epstein post 2009?
I just have a question real quick. Whatever transpiring that caused Trump to kick Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago, was that event public?
I'm sorry, was it public?
Yeah, what happened that caused Trump to kick Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago?
I'm pretty sure he was doing things with underage girls in Florida and got busted with it.
Got busted by who?
The government?
The government. So it was public. So Epstein finally
public.
got publicly caught for being a P3DO, and then Donald Trump pulled out associations. Well, I don't think that this would be out of alignment with a theory that Donald Trump knew about what Epstein was doing beforehand, given that it was private.
Yeah, but that's all speculation.
It's not. I don't think it's speculation anymore. The reason I don't think it's speculatory anymore is because of the letter that the Wall Street Journal reported yesterday of him like cryptically sending this letter to Epstein that included a picture of a naked woman with his signature mimicking her pubic hair, with the signatory lines saying "Happy Birthday" and "May every other day be a new wonderful secret." Imagine like somebody was really close friends with Jeffrey Dahmer when Jeffrey Dahmer was like serial murdering.
Yeah,
if they sent Dahmer a letter with a picture of a decapitated head and said, "May every new day be another wonderful secret," like obviously we'd conclude that friend knew exactly what Dahmer was doing. And so because of this letter that Trump had sent to Epstein, why wouldn't we obviously knew that Trump knew what Epstein was doing?
We don't.
I think we do because of that letter, for the same reasons we know because of a letter sent from their friend Jeffrey Dahmer of a decapitated
maybe
head.
That letter, it's weird for sure, but it still doesn't prove that he knew what was going on.
I think it does.
Nothing that ties.
I think it does. Okay, then answer that hypothetical question. If Jeffrey Dahmer's best friend, that was best friends with him when Jeffrey Dahmer was being a serial killer, sent Jeffrey Dahmer a letter with a picture of a decapitated head and then cryptically talked about all of Dahmer's wonderful secrets, would we obviously conclude that Dahmer's friend knew what Dahmer was doing?
What's up, Christian?
I would say, in theory, yeah.
In theory, yeah. Perfect. So the answer would be in theory, yes, obviously Dahmer's friend would thereby know exactly what Dahmer was doing because of that letter. So why wouldn't Epstein's friend know exactly what Epstein was doing because of that letter?
Yeah, but there's a lot of things that people do in the dark that nobody knows about. Even your closest allies, relatives,
You're not responding to my question.
Sorry, say it again.
So, in theory, if a friend of Dahmer sending this letter to Dahmer with a picture of a decapitated head would obviously demonstrate that Dahmer's friend knew what Dahmer was doing, why wouldn't Epstein's friend sending him a letter talking about wonderful secrets every day with a picture of a naked woman tell us that obviously Epstein's friend knew exactly what Epstein was doing?
I don't know.
See, there's no difference there. See, what I'm led to believe is that you're accepting this logic as it relates to Dahmer and Dahmer's friend in my hypothetical, but you're rejecting this logic as it relates to Epstein and Trump in reality because you already have pro-Trump biases in which cloud your rational faculties as soon as it relates to Trump.
I actually have a pretty open mind. I don't know. I just haven't seen enough proof that ties him to the egregious things that Epstein was doing.
Well, that letter.
Then why is he hiding it?
What's that?
Then why isn't he releasing the files?
Also, he literally asked the FBI to redact anything from the Epstein's files that include or reference him, just by the way.
Well, why wouldn't the Democrats?
That was today.
Did he actually do that?
Yeah, we learned that yesterday. Buddy will happily have a conversation with you about the Dims as soon as we're done with this conversation about Trump. I think we should conclude about who Trump is, what his involvement is, what he knew, etc. Then I will happily give you the mic to talk about the Dims. But right now we're talking about Trump and nothing but Trump. So we know that Trump sent Epstein a letter, including a picture of a naked woman talking about wonderful secrets of Epstein's.
Which I wasn't aware of. That's new info to me. I'll be looking up that.
Yeah, this literally dropped yesterday, bro. You're good. This is brand new info. We know, according to a Democrat that testified in Congress yesterday as well, that Donald Trump had asked the FBI to redact anything in the Epstein files referencing him or anything to do with him. We know that the Trump administration has now concealed 4,700 bank transactions relating to Epstein, Epstein's clients, etc. We know that now Donald Trump has called the Epstein files a Democrat hoax. We also know that that's an obvious lie. So the question remains, why would he lie about that? We know that now he is trying to release the grand jury testimony from the Epstein case. So that's not going to indict anybody but Epstein because it was Epstein's case. Not to mention that he also instructed AG Pam Bondi to just release things in which were pertinent to the discussion, meaning that they're just getting to pick and choose what they release from that grand jury testimony. I'd say from all of these facts, it is clear that Donald Trump knew what Epstein was doing and maybe even had some involvement. Let's also not forget about Katie Johnson. I don't know how I forgot about Katie Johnson, the girl that sued Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein for raping her and had multiple witness testimonies before she dropped the suit because of death threats. And culmination of all these facts, I think that the picture becomes clear that Donald Trump definitely knew what Epstein was doing, and we probably have some damn compelling reason that he was in on it too. But I'm honestly more so just focused on that first base of the idea that Donald Trump knew what Epstein was doing right now.
Yeah, and he may have. I don't know the answer to that. He may have. And if all that's, I go back to what I first said is that I don't agree with everything, the person I voted for does. And one of them is the whole Epstein releasing the list. I think that's turned the conservative base upside down after that was one of his promises to release everything. I think we're really frustrated on that front.
Okay, but listen, I understand that you don't have to agree with everything.
Comes out,
well, one second. I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand that you don't have to agree with everything that a president does. But if that president was literally defending his best friend, who is a literal child rapist and child trafficker, and ran such a large operation that he had his own private island to do it, and he knew that he was still best friends with him and concealed it for years and years and years, that's like big enough to like warrant like complete outcast. No more support. Red line.
I don't disagree with you one bit. If this all comes out and it happens to get released and Trump is, in the thick of things with the Epstein files, I would. Yeah,
I'd say we already have enough. We already have enough evidence. You already accepted.
I don't think so.
Yes, I'll go over it. You've actually already conceded that we have enough evidence. When you told me that if like a serial killer's best friend sent that serial killer a letter including a picture of a decapitated head on a plate and then talked about their wonderful secrets, that would give us more than enough reason to believe that that friend of the serial killer knew what the serial killer was doing. So if somebody's a friend with a child rapist, somebody that ran a human trafficking operation, and was best friends with him and sent him a letter, including a picture of a naked woman, and talked about his wonderful secrets, it's going to be more than enough evidence for us to believe that he knew exactly what Epstein was doing. And then when we throw on top of that he went on record saying that he likes young girls just like Jeffrey Epstein. He had a girl sue him and Trump for raping her before she dropped the suit. And the fact that now he's covering it all up so much, telling the FBI to redact him off of the files and keeping 4,700 bank transactions between Trump and Epstein private. This is more than enough reason to, at the bare minimum, suggest with damn near certainty that yes, Donald Trump did know exactly what Epstein was doing.
Yeah, but until that evidence comes out,
all this evidence has come out. All this evidence has come out. Everything I just said is something that has come out, something that we know.
Yeah, but there's a disagreement here where you are talking about if Trump knew. That's
I just gave you more than enough compelling reason.
And what I'm getting at, yeah, he may have known, but all the evidence that you've supported would not hold up in a court of law if we were going into a courtroom.
Do you even accept the court cases against Trump?
Which ones?
The felonies.
What's that?
The felonies.
Can you be more specific? Which ones?
The felonies, the 34 felonies.
Wait. Why didn't you run this argument again?
All that have been that were. Where are they at now in the legal system? Because I thought
sentenced. Convicted and sentenced.
And that was delayed, right? The sentencing.
No,
it was delayed until after the election, and then it's already happened so far.
So answer Parker's question with yes or no. Do you agree with the felonies?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, okay, dude, come on, you're so phony baloney. You're telling us that it wouldn't hold up in a courtroom, so if something does hold up in a courtroom, you even still don't believe it. You're a member of a cult. And then also, I just want to like call you out for being the hypocrite you are, because you told us that, oh, like Trump's letter to Epstein wouldn't hold up in a courtroom to demonstrate that Trump knew what Epstein was doing. Therefore, you don't have sufficient reason to believe that Trump knew what Epstein was doing. Okay, well, I gave you that hypothetical situation of a buddy of Ted Bundy sending Ted Bundy a letter with a picture of a decapitated head on a plate talking about Ted Bundy's wonderful secrets. You said that would give you enough evidence to believe that friend of Bundy knew what Bundy was doing. Would that letter have held up in court?
If he directly correlated the crimes to the letter, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, sweet. So therefore, it would have held up in court for Trump and Epstein too.
So Trump sending a happy birthday card would hold up in court?
Yeah, if you think that Dahmer's buddy sending Dahmer a happy birthday card would hold up in court, yeah.
Well, it would hold up in court if he's talking about the crimes that were committed.
No, you said imagery of like the crimes, like a decapitated head on a plate, just like imagery of the crimes, like a naked woman.
I didn't say imagery.
That's a question that I asked you. If one of Dahmer's best friends sent Dahmer a letter with a picture of a decapitated head on a plate, like a hand drawing of it, and said, "May every other day yields a
that would hold
secret."
up. Yeah,
like a hand drawing of a decapitated head on a plate. Obviously, we'd believe that Dahmer's friend here knew what Dahmer was doing, right?
Yeah, if he's drawing a decapitated.
Okay,
yes,
so if Trump's drawing a naked woman and saying, may every other day be a wonderful secret," and sending that as a letter to Epstein, obviously Trump knew exactly what Epstein was doing.
Potentially. We don't know
what's
that.
the difference?
We don't know it.
What's the difference between the hypothetical about Dahmer and Dahmer's friend and Epstein and Trump? What is the difference?
A naked girl? Is it a young naked girl? I haven't seen this yet. Is it a young naked girl? Is it just a naked girl? What?
Young naked girl, naked woman. All the same as it relates to somebody that has raped young naked girls, and naked women.
I guess we'll agree to disagree.
What? No, you have to be able to point out the difference.
I think there's a difference between an adult naked girl and a underage naked girl.
Okay, what's the difference as it relates to conveying the motivation that obviously Trump knew what Epstein was doing?
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't.
You don't know the difference. You don't know the difference between the hypothetical of Dahmer and Dahmer's friend and reality with Epstein and Trump. This should obviously tell you that you're a member of a cult. If you don't have if you seriously can't tell me a difference between a hypothetical I gave you and reality as it relates to Trump knowing that Epstein is a literal P3 human trafficker, yet you still support this man as president, you are just a member of a cult.
That's your opinion.
It's a fact, man.
But hey, man, I gotta run. It was nice talking. Good luck to you, buddy.
I didn't really enjoy my discussion with you. I think that you've been trying to be respectful this whole time. That's something I could appreciate. But no, I didn't enjoy my discussion with you because I was able to get you to a point where you were trapped, right, into accepting and acknowledging reality. And when you were in that position of being forced to acknowledge reality or look silly as hell, you chose the option of looking silly as hell. I can never enjoy a conversation with somebody that makes that choice just because you want to defend this commander-in-chief. You made a very explicit recognition that you wanted to remain ignorant when faced with the facts. That's just not a recognition that I can support. Never a recognition that I can support. What's up? Do you support Trump?
Yeah, I suppose so.
How old are you?
26.
All right. We're going to hop into our debate, but quickly before we do, I'm going to thank a handful of people. Appreciate you for joining us, man. Real quick, I would like to thank Sid for the $15 over on Venmo. Sid says, when I told my dad about the letter Trump wrote for Epstein and what he drew in it, his first response was the drawing hot. That alone shows how far gone some of his supporters are. Sid, that's unbelievable. Fuck, Sid. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Brianna, thank you so much for the $20 over on Venmo. Let's get 200 Brianna W's down below. Thank you for the $20 donation. Brianna says, thank you for all that you do. I haven't spoke to my Catholic parents in years because I'm a woman married to a woman and they don't accept our marriage. Dude, I'm so sorry, Brianna. I appreciate you for being here and thank you for the $20 donation. As well as Ryan, thank you for the $15 over on PayPal. Ryan says, have a good day. Don't know all of your opinions. Just found you today, but you seem very smart and logical. Ryan, thank you so much for being here. What a great day to tune in with these crazies, but that is incredibly kind of you, and thank you for the love. As well as I'd like to thank Adriana with the $50 over on PayPal. Adriana, that is so kind. That is seriously so much money. Jesus, I love you. Thank you so much, Adriana, for the $50 donation over on PayPal. Can we please get 500 Adriana W's down below in that chat? Adriana says, really enjoy your lives. Adriana, that puts a massive smile on my face. I'm really happy that you enjoy the lives. Thank you so much, Adriana. If you're watching and you like to support like Adriana, Ryan, Sid or Paige, you feel free to support me over Venmo and PayPal. You could find them in the link tree in my bio on TikTok. It's just a link in the bio. You can find them super duper easily. I get 100% of the proceeds on those platforms, as well as I get a notification at the top of my phone screen. Same thing goes for Parker down here. They're also in his bio for him. And I appreciate you guys for the love. And then one more, Jeremiah. Thank you for the $10 over in Cash App. Jeremiah says, appreciate all that you do. You have more patience than me. It's a learned skill, man. Appreciate you for the $10. Show some love to Jeremiah down below. And go ahead and take it away, Mr. Guest.
I would say that I don't like how much money our government spends. So I'm happy that we're spending less money. I know that some like necessary evils of.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
He's spending more money. He spent more money with one bill than the Biden-Harris administration spent in 4 years. No joke. He passed the most expensive policy in American history.
What I was really getting to was like, I don't think that Doge was as bad as people were making it out to be. You know, like there was some stuff that got cut that I'm sure was very harmful, but there was a lot of stuff that was just like gross inflation of spending that, you know what I'm saying?
Quickly assume that every dollar Doge cut was beneficial to this country. Donald Trump undermined every dollar Doge cut that was beneficial to this country via his vast expenditure. That's why Elon and Trump fell out. It's because Elon thought that Trump was undermining his efforts. Because Elon was able to cut 120 billion, then Trump signed $5 trillion worth of debt-related spending into law with one bill.
Which I can say with my whole chest, I don't support that. Like I don't like the debt ceiling going up. I don't like that.
Great. So then why do you support Trump?
Well, like I said, the slashing of funding, like looking into like the abuses of the government, because like I work for the government, and I see like I see stuff is so expensive that it shouldn't be so expensive. A box of pens will cost you $30 and it shouldn't cost you $30. Stuff like that is like wasteful.
But like, overall spending hasn't been slashed. It's been increased.
I mean, so I'm just saying, like, I think I'm in support of trying to cut funding. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. That's not what Trump is doing. He's increasing spending.
I would have to look into the bills. I'm going to be like, I haven't been that big, beautiful bill. I haven't seen much about it. Like, I honestly am not terminally online, so like I haven't been keeping track of like what they're saying about it.
Nah, man, I actually don't fault you. You fell for the smoke and mirrors. I could totally see myself in a different version of reality where I'm not super attached to politics and I don't do my research too much because, you know, I'm working a job, I'm living a life, etc. Where, you know, Trump ran on Doge. Then for the first couple months, we heard about all like these big numbers that Doge was cutting, billions and billions and billions of dollars. Like, honestly, if I didn't know anything more and I was still conservative, I'd be like, hey, that's cool. They dropped the funding. So I don't fault you at all. But the fact of the matter is, sure, they were able to cut minor funding, like a couple $2 billion here and there. But then Trump comes in and passes the most expensive bill in American history. So the total impact of the administration is putting us significantly deeper into the red than we would have been if he was never elected, even if Doge was never enacted.
I think we're going to see a lot of that, though. Like, I think whoever's president, we're going to see a lot of increased spending, like, regardless. I think the government just spends and spends and spends.
I agree.
Like, I identify as a Republican, but I think that, like...
Wait, but if Trump spends more, why can't you acknowledge that that's worse?
Right. That's my point. I think that our government has a huge fucking spending problem. Democrats and Republicans, but the Republicans just have a bigger spending problem.
Okay, if that is true, like I told you, I haven't looked in the big, beautiful bill. I'll concede that. Like, yeah, it's bad. I also think that I'm mad about the Epstein thing. I think you're right. That's some sus evidence, but I don't know. I think that the Republican Party better aligns with my political views. So I think
In what way?
What do you mean?
In what way do they align with your political views?
I'm very pro Second Amendment, very pro First Amendment.
Okay. You know that Donald Trump literally wanted to undermine both of them. One, he said he wanted to take guns first, do due process second. Secondly, he said he wanted to put people in prison for a year for burning the American flag, which the Supreme Court identified was protected under the First Amendment.
Yeah, can I speak on that? I think that I sincerely hate when people burn the American flag. I sincerely hate that, but I wholeheartedly support it because it is their right to do it. But I just think that...
Yeah, but Trump wanted to put people in prison for a year for that.
And I
that's
would not
against the First Amendment.
I would not support that.
So who's a greater threat to the First and Second Amendment? Someone who advocated to violate both of them, or someone who you can't identify would violate both of them in any context?
In defense, the Biden administration has been caught and was exposed by Mark Zuckerberg censoring people on Meta for talking about the vaccines and stuff.
So they did not use the law to censor it at all.
True,
like
I agree.
They just like socially pressured, like just said, "Oh, you should do this," which is totally within their rights under the context of the First Amendment.
I just still think it's wrong to do that. Like, I don't think you should. Yeah, it's wrong.
But that doesn't go against the First Amendment.
I don't know. I feel like I could give you a pretty compelling argument that it's not.
I think it's good, actually.
To an extent.
I'm done here.
To an extent, of course, yeah.
I hold to an interesting position. So I'm actually a really big fan of like the community note system set up by X. I'm
a reviewer.
But believe it or not, I actually really like the community note system. I think that's a good way to fact check misinformation quickly. Big fan. All right, I just still think that there should be some red lines. You know, like I don't think a platform should be able to allow somebody like Nick Fuentes to come on and tell people that the Holocaust didn't happen, real material harm. So
dude, I will say I hate when people do that. That is offensive. Yeah. Granted, I don't being a free speech absolutist. I think that he should legally be allowed to do that, though. Like I hate it. Wait.
I think he retains the legal right, but platform terms of service and other related conditions, those aren't infringing upon your legal rights.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but like it can violate the terms of service 100%. But
that has nothing to do with legal rights.
I know, but I would just prefer people to like deplatform them and like themselves. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think is like a better social media platform, Rumble or Instagram?
I thought Rumble was a dating app. Am I tripping?
You're thinking of Bumble.
Well, dude, I don't know. I've never even heard of Rumble, dude.
I mean, good.
Yeah.
What's a better platform, Kick or Instagram?
Kick like the messaging app?
No, you're thinking of another Kick. Dude, I'm talking about.
I told you I'm not aligned.
Okay, you don't know what these things are. So Rumble is a.
I gotta run. My wife just got here.
No worries, bro. Have a good rest of your day.
See you, bro.
We're gonna move on to the next guest. No, I feel like for like the free speech absolutists, like a pretty good counter argument there is just to literally compare like Rumble and Instagram. Like, what's better? Like, I feel like anybody is gonna say Instagram. Why? Like, people on Rumble, because they allow anything and everything to be said, is like terrible. Like, you have like Alex Jones telling people that school shootings didn't happen, and Nick Fuentes telling you that the Holocaust was fake. You know what I mean? It's like, I think that I'm really happy that none of you guys know what Rumble is. It actually really makes me happy. Jessica, thank you for the $2 over on Super Chat. I appreciate that. We're going to load up that next guest. Go ahead and put a MAGA with your age down below in that chat if you do want to come up and have a debate. We're going to get you loaded in here right now. We got our next guest, David, loaded in. We're going to get that next guest, David, loaded in. Yeah. Shannon, thank you so much for the $5 over on Cash App saying miss you in Michigan. Dude, I had so much fun down there. Thank you for the love, Shannon. Guys, show some love to Shannon for the $5. I do miss Michigan a lot. Welcome in. Do you support Trump, David?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
I used to, but I
kicked you for being way too base, bro. I kicked you for being way too base. You're way too cool to be in this queue, okay? Welcome in, Colton. Do you support Trump? I'll take that as a yes. Why so? Just kidding. Michael, what's up? Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Michael, no. Why do you support such a terrible president?
I just wanted to say hi to Parker first. I don't know whether he remembers me or not.
We usually don't get this.
Who are you?
You don't remember me, Parker?
Not that Michael. Oh, he's fucking insane. I'm sorry. This guy's crazy, Dean.
What is he?
This guy's nuts. I just realized who it is.
What is he known for? Who are you, Michael?
Oh God. So here, let me just like maybe I'll play a video. I'll play a video real quick.
Michael, who are you?
I think.
Okay, video works.
Yeah. Video works. Just 1 second. I just don't say anything.
Yeah.
Just don't say anything.
For sure.
1 second.
I mean,
he's a little bit wild.
Okay. All right. Okay, Michael. I'm gonna. What is Michael doing? What is he doing?
Michael is pretty insane.
For everybody over on YouTube, I got to show you guys what Michael's doing right now. So if you wouldn't mind just giving me a second, that'd be great. Give me a second. I'm actually gonna get this over on the YouTube stream too. Michael's definitely doing something down there.
Here it is.
What the hell? Did you vote Trump?
Can't hear it.
To benefit America. How so? Because every other country will be worshiping us. America is the only country that matters. That means that our opinion is the only opinion that matters. That's what it means. Why? Why? Because we are the most richest country in the world. Most richest? We're the richest country. We're the richest and the most important. That's what it matters. Okay, so then are you saying that like when we weren't the richest country, then we didn't matter? We're saying we've always been the richest. We've only been the most important, and we're the only ones. Michael, were we the richest? Our opinion matters the most. That's what it means. Were we the richest 500 years ago? Yes. Were we 500 years ago? We were richest.
Okay. We get. You could turn it.
So 1,000 years ago, were we the only country that mattered?
You could. Yes. Okay, we're. Jeez. Okay, Michael. So listening to that clip that Parker just played, you don't really seem like you have too much of an ability to compose yourself. Can I ask you to just attempt to compose yourself to like the furthest extent of what your neurons are capable of?
Of course. I just wondering, why do you need Parker as a helper?
What, bro?
Okay, why do you need Parker's helper? I could respond to that. I don't. But I choose to like host with Parker because he's my really good friend and I enjoy debating with him. Right? That's going to be the same about Parker to me. So can you promise me that you're going to try to like contain yourself?
Yes, of course.
All right. Mr. Michael, why do you happen to support Trump?
Well, there's a lot of reasons. I'll start with his agenda. His agenda has been right on, and he's been, fulfilling what he's said. He's been keeping his promises.
No, he hasn't. He didn't keep the promise to release the Epstein files. He didn't keep the promise to end the Russian-Ukraine war in a day.
Well, I would like to explain the Epstein files, okay? Because it seems like you're a little bit uneducated. Okay. No. PDFing, is a very common practice and very culturally. It's very normal, in very other countries.
What'd you say?
Children are sold as commodities, honestly.
Okay, so you just said that P3-ophilia was normal. There's two options here. Either you're saying that it's normal in some places on the globe and that it has been normalized in the past and that's something that is disgusting, poor, and bad that we need to immediately change. And the second option is you're trying to make an argument to further normalize it and say that we should accept it because other people do too. So which one is it? Your response to this question is going to dictate.
Considering
your response to this question is going to dictate if you get another second right. Live. I'm going to be honest.
I mean, the American perspective on PDFing is what's in question, because our age of consent is 18 years old, where in other countries it's much younger.
I need an answer to this question just to determine if I'm going to keep you on the live. What do you think?
Well, because are you offended? Are you a fragile person? You don't know how to conversate. You don't know how to talk to people. Are you uneducated? I don't understand. What's wrong with you?
Quickly, Michael, what do you think the age of consent should be?
I think it should be 16, just like in Great Britain.
All right, man. I'm going to move on to the next guest. Appreciate you for coming up. Everyone, just give us a minute to find that next guest while we work on getting Carissa loaded into the box. Everyone, just do be patient while we're working on getting that next guest up in here. Make sure that we're double tapping away on that phone screen and sharing out that live. If you are Maga and you'd like to come up and debate, let me know down below in that chat. I'll happily get you loaded up. Everybody, just do be patient while we are working on getting that next guest in here. We got the Chad loading into the stream right now. Let's see if the Chad supports Trump. Everybody, just do be patient. Everyone, just do be patient while we're working on getting the next Trump supporter up here. Who is next? We got Leo. We got Leo Clark loading in. Here we go. What's up, Leo? Do you support Trump?
Yep.
We're just not going to give that disgusting shit the time of our day. Not a moment of our time, anybody. Not a moment of our time. All right, Leo, how old are you?
18.
18. What year were you born in?
Cookie King modes you.
Very nice. I agree. He mugs me hard. The Melt Maxine has been really doing a lot for his appearance. So why do you support Trump? All right, he left. Let's go to move on to the next guest. We got Anthony Williams loading up into live. Here we go, everybody. What's up? Do you support Trump?
Yes.
Yeah, Parker.
Yes,
Parker down here is just in like fucking shock. It's like, see, honestly, my reaction is just like, yeah, just bye. You know, I'm not giving that shit a moment of my time. I just, it's a reality that creeps like him are out there. I'm not gonna give those creeps a second of my time. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not fucking shocked that some crazy ass 60-year-old white guy thinks that the age of consent should be lowered. I'm not at all. Not shocked. Yeah, bunch of creepy people like that. Just get them out of here. Get them out of here. Anthony, what's up? Do you support Trump?
Yeah, what's up? Yes, I do, but I'm not from the U.S. I'm actually from Colombia, but
hey man, that's nice. I do apologize. We are just looking to debate people from America. I do apologize. We should go ahead and repeat the 3 rules. The 3 rules are as follows. You got to be at least 18 from America and be ready and willing to debate us on why you support Trump. Welcome in, Hannah. Welcome in, Hannah. Do you support Trump? It looks like Hannah's not here. We're going to move on to the next guest. We got Ashley Buck loading up into the stream right now. By the way, for everybody on YouTube, do you guys like the picture-in-picture I have over here for YouTube, finally, so you could like see the guests, see Parker and whatnot? Let me know. While we're working on getting the next guest loaded up. Yeah, it's just a picture-in-picture. It's doing something for it. Dude. Yeah, this guy's back. My queue. Michael, please leave my queue, man. Like, I mean, you're just not going to get back up here. I'm not going to give you the time of day, bro. Everyone, just give us a minute so we could get that next guest loaded up in here. What is going on? Do you support Trump?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, how old are you?
19.
I would recommend not doing that.
Wait, why?
Because someone can just turn on their thing and, you know.
Okay, Curtis, why do you support Trump?
You're gonna.
I recommend cutting it so I recommend cutting it so you only see me, and then whenever you have a guest where you can increase it.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Curtis, why do you support Trump? Eventually, the embarrassment's gonna set in, and he's just gonna leave. I want to see how far he's willing to take it.
Oh, I couldn't be embarrassed of this, bro.
You're gonna make me puke in my mouth. Okay. I was gonna see how far you were willing to take it until you eventually gave up and embarrassed yourself. That last statement, I can't.
YouTube, trust me, I saved you by turning off the audio. I saved you. Just let you know.
Hello.
What's up? You support Trump?
Yes.
Age, please.
18, 2007, April.
Yeah, I believe you, man. It only says it in the name. Yeah, man, you really shouldn't support Trump. He's a terrible president, but I'd love to give you the mic to try to convince me otherwise. Quickly, before you do start talking, I'd love to thank Allie Love for the $5. Allie Love, Hey, Curtis. Curtis, what is going on?
Thing in the afternoon. Talk in the afternoon. Wednesday, I'm wide open. Thursday, of my week.
Oops.
All right. Friday.
What is going on, Curtis?
We'll take a little break.
Curtis?
Oh, my phone just died.
Maybe never got the flyer code.
Okay, we're just going to go and kick Curtis. Goodbye, Curtis. Moving on to the next guest. Here we go, everybody. Just do be patient. While we're working on getting that next guest loaded into the stream, y'all. Let's go to get that next guest, Calcium Fluorescent, loaded in. Also, super duper quickly, I would love to thank, let's see here. Everyone just give us a minute here. I would love to thank Liam for the $20 over on PayPal. Let's see 200 Liam W's down below. Liam says, you and Parker have given me so much knowledge about American politics and how it affects both Canada, where I am, and I truly care about you both. Liam, that is so kind of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, man, for the $20. Welcome in, Calcium. Do you support Trump?
Yo.
You support Trump, bro?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, what time is it?
7:43.
7:43. Are you like off the coast of like Pennsylvania or something? Like floating in a boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here. Moving on to the next guest, Cole. Here we go. Wait, Cole's back. Cole is the one that was like running across his house. Oh, he's back in the queue. Oh, wait, did he say 43? He just said there's nowhere on Earth where whatever time it is ends with 43. There's seriously like not one location on Earth. We're going to move on to the next guest. Hop in that queue if you support Trump and you'd like to come up here and have a debate. Dude, who is next? Who is next? Okay. All right, we're looking for that next guest right now. We got Van Michael loading up into the box. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, y'all. Oh my God, yo, Sean! Dude, Sean, thank you so much for the $100 over on Venmo. Sean, that is so kind of you. Thank you so much for the love. Sean says, gay couple here who wants to thank you for giving us hope. Dean and Parker, you are true patriots. Sean, thank you so much for the love. Huge shout out to Sean and Sean's husband. Show some love to Sean and Sean's husband down below in that comment section while we're focusing on getting the next guest up in here. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you guys so very much for the love. $100 is a shit ton of money. Okay. I'm so thankful for you to donate such an insane amount of money. Like it doesn't even make sense to me, but I really appreciate it. And thank you so much. Welcome in, Tara. Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Age, please.
19.
Oh, what year were you born in?
2006.
What month?
February.
You swear?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Why do you support Trump? Go ahead.
I support him mostly for his abortion laws.
Oh, you're anti-abortion. You shouldn't be that. Anti-abortion laws are incredibly restrictive and hurt women and girls. Very bad.
Do you think abortion should be illegal?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why?
Because it's killing babies.
Okay. Do you think people who engage in IVF should be put in prison?
No.
Why not? They lead to the death of zygotes and embryos because they discard them.
Yeah. It takes like
they're mass murderers under your view. They're serial killers.
Yeah.
You don't think serial killers should be in prison?
Don't they have to kill like an average of like 30 zygotes before they get one to implant correctly?
I don't know if it's 30, but I do know it's like I do know it's like above 5 at least.
Yeah, I read somewhere that it's like 30. How about this? Are you pro-Israel, Tara?
Are you not in? Sorry, what'd you say?
Are you pro-Israel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, therefore you think the killing of babies is a negotiable thing. So why are you pro-life if you think killing babies is negotiable? She left.
They left.
Moving on to the next guest. Here we go, everyone. Do just give us a minute here while we're working on getting that next guest loaded into the box. Everyone, just give us a minute to try to get that next guest loaded up. If you're in that queue, make sure that means that you support Trump. We're going to get that next guest loaded in right now. We got Jeffrey Flock loading up. Here we go, y'all.
If you're on YouTube, make sure to like this stream. It helps get it out to more people. We'd really, 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 really appreciate it. Denise, thank you so much for the $25. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. On Venmo, I really appreciate it. Denise, thank you. As well as Liam, thank you for the $20. Really appreciate it. Nicola, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Jeffrey, what's up?
Make sure to look.
Jeffrey, you support Trump?
Oh, hello there.
You support Trump?
Oh, yes, I do.
All right, pal.
Yes, I do, sir.
What about you, T-Rose? You MAGA?
Yeah, I was actually in here last week, and then it kicked me out for some reason, if you remember me.
I don't remember you. How long were you up here? Kicked out again. You got to be like clicking something.
How are you doing today?
You know, I'm doing A-okay, sir. Real quick before we hop into the debate, I got to thank a couple people. Tika, thank you so much for the $10 over on PayPal. Sorry, no, Cash App. Tika says, for Harmony and I love you so much. Dude, I love you guys too. Thank you for the $10. Shout out to Tika and Harmony. As well as Angie with the $6 saying, love your lives. Thank you so much, Angie. You are phenomenal. As well as Ryan. Thank you for the $10 saying, do I debate other topics? Well, I mean, we kind of talk about a lot of different topics under this one umbrella one, and I wish that we could talk about others, but right now the TikTok TOS is just too restrictive to allow us to do it. Thank you for the $10, Ryan, and Ella, thank you for the $5 over on PayPal. Thank you so much. Then Heather with the $20 over on VidMode. Shit, Heather, thank you for the love. Heather says, thank you for always speaking truth and being somebody that we could rely on to spread awareness. Heather, that is seriously so freaking kind of you. Guys, show some love to Heather down below for the $20. 200 Heather W's.
Shout out to Heather.
Shout out to Heather. Damn straight, Jeffrey. WU. Now take it away. Tell us why you support the man, the myth, the failure, Donald Trump as president.
Oh, yes. I have many of reasons. So first of all,
X to doubt.
the absolute... You said what now?
I said X to doubt. It was a rude interruption. Ignore my immaturity and continue on.
Oh, it's okay, sir. But listen, he is the best option, no doubt. Now, let me tell you why. Kamala Harris, she had no idea what she was doing. Let me tell you, she is influenced by so many people. I've read on this so much. And don't even get me started with Joe Biden.
Who is Kamala Harris influenced by?
Oh, you know what?
Not done the research.
You know,
Jeffrey,
I have. She accepted $230 million from pro-Israeli lobbyist groups. Is that bad?
$230 million. That is nothing. What are you talking about? Listen, Donald Trump, bro. Let me tell you about Donald Trump.
Did you just say that $230 million is nothing? You understand that $230 million... One second. You understand that $230 million is enough money to sustain whatever standard and quality of life you want, as well as what your children wants, as well as what your grandchildren wants, and even likely your great-grandchildren as well?
Actually, no, that's incorrect.
How the fuck is that incorrect?
Money, everything is increasing, bro. Have you ever been to the dollar store, bro? Have you ever been to Save-A-Lot?
280 million.
Is going
280
up,
million is not enough for Jeffrey.
Hold on. Here's my...
This guy owns a plane, guys. This guy owns a plane. Obviously.
Hold on.
No, $230 million can only buy you like 10 PJs. So I get it, man. That could only buy you 10 PJs. Like you own one, right?
Hey, bro, hold on, bro. Hey, bro, just hold it on us.
Yo, that internet sucks for somebody that owns a private jet. Not gonna lie, you're on Maga Mobile today.
Hold it on, bro. In like 20 years, $230 million is gonna be like...
Thank you. What? What is this guy saying?
How much is 20 years? How much is $230 million gonna be worth? Tell us, Jeffrey.
Yeah, tell us, Jeffrey. Nope,
bro,
Maga Mobile.
You can look at the stock.
Bro's got Maga Mobile.
Look at...
He's telling us to look at stocks now. You understand that you could take that $230 million and like put it. You could take that $230 million and put it in a high yield savings account that beats inflation. By the way,
Dean, you need to let someone speak.
Your internet connection sucks. So honestly, I don't know when you're trying to speak and when you're just lagging out. My apologies.
How am I
Dean,
lagging
I don't think it's Dean. I think it's the lag.
No, it isn't. Now, let me tell you something very important that you need to understand.
Let me know, buddy.
Donald Trump. Wait, what? Okay, now listen.
Well, Parker just muted your mic. Definitely mod abuse for sure. That was very bad.
What is Parker doing?
I don't know. He's being immature. I apologize for that.
Okay, is he like your right-hand man?
That's my right-hand man right there. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, interesting. But now listen, the reason I support Trump is because he stopped the riots. All of these riots going on was just out of control, and I just like peace. See, the people you support, it was straight chaos. And I know you're going to bring up that little president riot, going into the White House. That wasn't Trump's fault. He cannot control people.
Do you think that Donald Trump condemned the people that were rioting and like trying to kill cops on that date?
Oh no, he had nothing to do with that.
I'm saying, did he condemn the political violence that took place on January 6th?
Oh no, sir.
He didn't condemn them? Do you know what the word condemn means?
No, he did not. Oh yes, I'm very educated on that word.
What is the word? What does the word condemn mean?
The word condemned is I'm condemning you to do this.
What?
Bro, dude,
You
why
define
do
the
you
term.
Democrats
Define the term.
just take
Define the
ins-
term. You didn't even use it correctly. Define the term.
Yes, I did use the term correctly.
No,
I'm
use the
condemning
term.
you to do this for me. That means I'm
No,
ordering you.
what is condemn?
No, no. You
That's-
think
that means
no? That's
order.
compel. That's compel.
No,
That's compel.
you need to look it up, bro. You need
Dude.
to look it up, bro.
No, actually, command, Dean, command.
Hold on,
command
bro.
or compel. Either works there.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Listen, gang. You Democrats
Jeffrey.
just need to learn respect.
Jeffrey, real
I'm
quick.
telling you.
Condemn is defined as an expression of complete disapproval.
Did you ask ChatGPT that or your little Democrat website?
Oxford Languages.
Oh, no one's never heard of that, bro. That's a biased website.
What is
I
it?
mean
Wait.
something that
What
I
is?
trust.
This guy's not real.
What is?
No, I am
What
real.
is
I am real,
political?
Parker. I am real.
What is
I am real.
What is political about the definition of the word condemn?
No, you do realize the internet is literally ran by a lot of elites like Kai Cenat, ran by many Illuminati.
Wait, Kai Cenat?
Bro,
yeah.
That's diabolical.
These people not let people talk.
Yeah, no, you don't deserve to speak out.
you're
That's
right.
crazy.
Kai Cenat controls Oxford Languages.
Bro,
Kai Cenat defined consent. We can't trust it.
Hey, if there is.
No, he said that Kai owns the internet. What are you talking about, Jeffrey? What are you saying?
No, the internet uses him. The internet uses so many informations to twist plots, twist minds, and manipulate
Dude,
people,
what is
bro.
this guy
You
saying?
can look this up. I'm
The
not
only
making
mind
it
that's
up,
been
bro.
twisted
It's
is
been
you.
going-
Wait, Parker, let's let him
How
yap
am I
here.
twisted? Name
Okay.
one thing I've said wrong.
Okay, I have a
Name
question.
one
I
thing.
have a question. We're gonna let you yap for as long as you want to respond to this question. Are you ready to hear the question?
Yeah, I'm ready, buddy.
What does Kai Cenat have to do with why you don't accept the Oxford Language Dictionary's definition of the word condemn? Take it away.
Have you ever heard of giving a scenario? I gave you a scenario for you to understand. You got it, pal? Like, what does this dude, bro? Let me tell you something, bro. This guy actually thinks he is right. Like, what makes you think you're right, bro? You get on here and bash Trump. What has Trump done to you, bro? Nothing.
We're not moving-
He is the reason you're in this country. You understand, bro?
Quickly, before we move on to Trump, I seriously do want to understand why you don't accept this dictionary's definition of the word condemn.
Because I don't trust your website because you're a Democrat.
Our website?
I trust
do
my
you know what
websites.
Wait. Do you know what Oxford is?
Never heard of it, bro. I don't get on the gilly galley of you Republicans, bro.
Republicans? Okay, this guy's totally trolling.
Democrats.
Stop.
I
You're-
misspoke.
You're done.
I
You're done.
misspoke. You ever
You're
heard
done.
of a misspoken? Jeez Louise. Now let me tell you something again, Dean. The reason you hate Trump is because your family told you to hate Trump. These are not your opinions, bro. You grew up on this, bro.
My family,
Just like,
my family is MAGA.
where's the proof?
You could find videos.
Can we
from-
get some
Yeah.
clarification?
Yeah, you could find proof. Just go search up Dean Withers' brother, and you'll find about 1 billion videos of me getting kicked out of my brother's house because he disagrees with me
So
politically.
your brother kicked you out of your house,
Yes, literally.
and there's live footage of this.
Yeah, when it was happening, I was literally live.
Oh, well, I mean, hey, that's your family, bro. They're kind of strange. But now you wanted me to talk about your little definition.
Guess
was
what?
the word again?
Guess what?
Condemned?
Guess what? You're fucked. You want to know why you're fucked? Because you said that you want to accept this definition because it's democratic. Well, do you accept the Heritage Foundation?
Yes, obviously.
Okay, so I just went to Google and I specified for Heritage Foundation related articles or websites and made sure that Google would only return me pages on their website that also included the word condemned. Or condemn. So we could see how the Heritage Foundation uses the term. I'm going to go and read you off this article. And finally, the statement by bishops prohibited deterrence based on a threat to civil populations. As possessors of a vast nuclear arsenal, we must also be aware that not only is it wrong to attack civilian populations, but it is also wrong to threaten to attack them as part of a strategy of deterrence. 13.
Who wrote this again? I'd like to know the name of this guy.
The Heritage Foundation wrote this.
And the Heritage Foundation is ran by who exactly?
People on the alt-right. I don't know their names.
Oh, you don't even know these people's names.
No, I don't. Why would I need
You're
to?
listening to someone you don't even know. You're listening to someone you have no knowledge of.
I
Oh,
just
you
know.
want me to take you serious when you don't
Wait,
even
wait.
know
I have a question.
your
I have a question.
supporters?
I have a question.
You don't even know who you're
You-
reading
wait,
off?
wait. Who drove?
No, everyone I read off.
Who
no,
built the-
sir, brother.
Who
Do
built
not
the
try to
building that you
twist
live
me.
in right now?
Do not try to
Hold up.
twist me.
Jeffrey. Who built the building that you live in right now?
I actually live in a brick house.
Yeah, who built it?
My owner.
And who's that?
Wait, you have an owner?
My
What?
grandfather.
Okay. The owner of the house, your
Okay.
grandfather.
What about the streets? Do you use streets? Who built the streets? Do you know their names?
Bro, the co-worker, you know, the people that wear the green jackets and shit.
You don't know who they are. You have no clue who they are. So you're driving on streets that you don't know who built them.
Bro, dude, this hitman of yours, bro. Like,
I have a question.
Can you control him?
How do we define words?
What do you mean define words? Do you know what the word interesting means?
Well,
You know what that
definitely
word
not
means, bro?
you. Interesting.
Oh, I know what interesting means.
Interesting would probably defined as something of interest, and then interest would like have a further definition.
No, that's incorrect as well. Interest means you're very fond of something.
You said interesting.
Yeah, interesting. That's interesting. I'm fond of this because it's so interesting.
Well, interesting.
Come on, buddy.
Listen, interesting would probably be defined as something of interest, and then interest would be something in which is someone is fond of. But even then, I think that you could be interested by things that you're not fond of. Like, for instance, a lot of people are like interested in like true crime TV shows, but like obviously like the content of the show, like mass murderers. I don't think that we're fond of mass murderers, but we could like still some people find mass murderers interesting. So I don't know if like fond would be the right word there. Anyways, I don't know
Then
what
what
this.
kind of word would you use, buddy?
I don't understand how defining interest is going to relate to our debate. How about this? I want to ask you a better question because I can't believe that you don't even know what the word condemn means. 5 brain cells max.
I literally told you.
So if I condemn something, it means that I disapprove of it. It does not mean that I approve of it. You're thinking of the word compel or command.
No.
Okay.
I
well,
literally
that's
told
fine.
you what that command means.
That's
gang.
fine. That's fine. We're just going to ignore the fact that you don't know what words mean, and we're going to go back to my original question. Do you think that Donald Trump disapproved of the political violence on January 6th?
No, sir, I do not.
You don't think that he disapproved of it?
Yeah, you talking about like he wanted that to happen? Is that what you're asking? Is that what you just asked me?
I said disapprove.
Oh, so he didn't condemn it?
What?
Is that what you're talking to me about, bro? Hold on, bro. You have to be more, clarification. Dude. Are you
have to be
telling me
more
that
clarification.
Dude, this guy's
Listen,
like just
Dean,
not smart
bro.
at all.
Dean, can you just relax, bro?
Dude,
Can you just relax?
He doesn't even know what words mean. And it's not like a
I
political.
literally told you many of times.
1 second. And it's not even like a political thing either, right? Because it happens often when like we'll have somebody up here that like won't know what words mean as it relates to maybe like a political conversation or more like nuanced economic theories. Like maybe if I start talking about
assuming.
Maybe as soon as I start talking about economic mobility, people may not be like tracking what I'm saying and I have to define these things. But this dude is literally so unclear of like
this guy is a narcissist, bro.
what like English words mean that like I don't even know if like this conversation is possible. Like you don't know what the word disapprove
it's possible.
in English
You're
means.
You're losing. That's why you're mad. You're losing. That's why.
No, how about
what?
That's
just
why.
just say think is wrong.
No, Parker, I don't listen to
I think shouldn't be the case.
I don't listen to sidemen. I'm talking to the boss here, bro. Just pipe down, little bro. I don't care about you.
Jeffrey, who the fuck are you, bro? Turn
At least
your
I'm
camera
my own
right
man. At least I'm my own man, bro. I don't need.
What do you mean
someone.
your own man, bro?
You're like a dog, bro. You're like a pet, bro. Get your own thing, bro.
How?
Get your own stuff.
Wait.
You're in here glazing this dude.
Wait.
Riding him. Pipe.
Keep speaking. Unmute yourself.
What is this guy's deal?
Unmute yourself right now.
Good
boy. What a good boy. You unmute yourself. What a good boy.
I don't care.
Now be quiet. Sit. Good boy.
Dean, can you control this guy?
Oh no, I controlled you. Don't worry.
You're
Good
such
boy.
a dick. Stop being such an asshole. Like, please.
Like, bro, who is this dude?
Like, I'm gonna be
I don't
honest.
need him in my
Like Parker's not taking you that seriously. I'm not taking you that seriously either. Like, we experience significantly worse on a daily
And
basis.
why is that?
And
why is that?
Because this isn't new. Like, you're not original. Like this, you're not cute. You're not interesting. Like we hear this all the fucking time. Stupid Trump supporter joins live, crashes out because I just say like a very simple truth that you can't deny, and then you just automatically deflect to being a D1 hater. Like, I'm so sorry.
Hey,
You're
bro,
just like
you
repeating
do
the
realize
script.
using like paragraph type words doesn't make you sound smart.
What is a
bro.
paragraph
Know that?
type word?
Like, bro, you're literally talking like you're writing.
Yeah,
a
dude,
fucking book right now, bro.
he's inventing new
You
concepts.
need to
dude.
relax. Yeah.
What is a paragraph type word? I don't even know what that's a brand new
Bro,
concept.
you are dumb as shit, dude. I ain't gonna lie. You don't even know basic stuff.
Can you just describe us the
You
concept
are
of what
an
a
idiot.
hold up, Jeffrey?
You are an idiot.
Jeffrey. I'm so dumb.
Sidemen,
Jeffrey,
I don't wanna
I'm
hear
so dumb. Please
sidemen.
describe
I
me
don't
what a
wanna hear the
paragraph type
lapdog.
word is.
I don't wanna hear the lapdog.
Jeffrey, right now, please describe it to me.
This is
A
the
paragraph
best
type word.
This is possibly, I gotta say, this is the best rage bait I've ever encountered. You are, dude, I'm
Name
about
one
to.
thing I've said that's rage baiting. Name one thing, bro. Name one thing. I'd love
Paragraph type word. Can you please tell me what that is?
Parker,
What's a
oh
paragraph
my
type word?
God. I don't talk to sidemen.
Answer the question.
Nope. Dean,
Answer the question. Oh,
ask
he's
me his
scared. He's
question.
scared. You're
Ask me his
terrified. Run
question,
away.
please.
Dude,
ask me his question, please. I don't really want to talk to the little lapdog.
Oh my dude.
I'll answer it if your master asks me
What is
that
this guy
question.
saying, bro?
I'm speaking facts,
Jeffrey.
bro. You need to get your own
Jeffrey.
life. You need to stop
Jeffrey.
fucking coddling to people, bro. You need to get your own shit. Get out
Jeffrey.
of here.
Dude, this guy's a great
You know
rage
what's
baiter.
so funny, Jeffrey? Like I wish you were here like
No,
2
I
years
don't
ago.
listen- I
I
don't
wish you were 2
listen
years
to
ago when
you
people said the
fucking
same thing the other way around, like literally for no reason.
Oh my goodness
so you're
gracious.
saying you used to
Bro,
be the top guy and he took your place.
Parker, don't feed into it. He's like literally just like D1 rage baiter. Like, this dude is a threat. This dude is just like
still
a
you have to use,
dude. Never give this guy a mic ever
guy.
again. You should be like legally banned
More
from buying
assuming, more
podcast
assuming.
equipment.
Dude, his bio,
More
dude,
assuming,
Dean,
more
Dean,
assuming, more
Dean,
assuming.
Dean, this guy, his bio says, I own a plane.
Oh, I know. Do you want a plane, Jeffrey?
What's wrong with that?
Wait, I gotta thank a couple of people first. Tracy, thank you so much for the $50 donation over on Venmo. Holy crap! Thank you for the love, Tracy.
Oh,
thank you so much.
hooray.
Hey, Tracy says, "Hey Dean, can you wish my daughter Rebecca a happy 18th birthday? You've helped her feel less anxious in this crazy time. Thank you for explaining things so well. Happy birthday, Rebecca, dude! Happy birthday, everybody! Say happy birthday, Rebecca, down below in that chat. And thank you so much for the $50 donation over on Venmo, Tracy. You are phenomenal. Thank you so much. As well as Reagan with a $50 donation as well, saying please stop using paragraph type words the MAGA can't understand. Apparently not, but dude, another $50. Let's get 500 Reagan W's.
More insults.
And 500 Tracy. I'm not even insulting you. I'm thanking my donors.
No, you're trying to make me seem stupid. That's an insult.
I don't have to try to do that, but let me finish thanking my donors. Tracy and Reagan, you guys are awesome. Show some love to Tracy and Reagan for the $50 donations down below. Dude, as well as Michael with the $10 saying I haven't laughed this much at a guest in a while, so please keep farming this unaware NPC for as long as you can.
Oh, wow, bro. Look at your community.
Thank you.
Look at
Dude,
your
I know I love him. I love you, Michael. You are awesome. Thank you so much,
Tops.
Michael. Leonard with the $5 on PayPal, Ella with the $5, and Ryan with the $10. I appreciate you guys so much for the love. As well as Zach with the $50 over on YouTube Super Chat. That is ZAK. Dude, show some love to Zach down
Republicans
below.
in the chat, stand up, bro. Stand up. We're standing up.
Zach with a $50 says, I demand this person to be fake. Dude, I hope they're fake as well. Like, the rage bait is just so insane that, like, I think the only way that I won't just have a crippling view of humanity is if I accept that this is, like, intentional rage bait. As well as Sky, thank you for the $20 over on Cash App, saying he is unfortunately not that intelligent. Ah, geez, and water's wet. Thank you for the $20, Sky. Appreciate you for that love. Tony, thank you so much for the $20 over on Cash App, saying I love you and Parker. This guy's a troll. He's such a fucking troll.
Hey, bro, stop
Thank you for the
screaming,
$20.
bro. We hear you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for the $20, Tony. Can you give a quick shout out to the donors real quick?
Like, bro.
No, for real, Parker. This is basically the equivalent.
It is.
Now, Dean, you're saying I'm rage baiting, but you've yet to say one thing that would seem as a rage bait or try to get a reaction out of you.
Paragraph type
So
words.
let's hear it.
Oh, I'll be clear.
How is that an
I'll
insult?
be clear of when you rage baited. When you didn't accept the dictionary definition of the word condemn because I'm a liberal and
Because
something
I
to
don't
do.
trust your websites?
Well, why
That's
don't
rage baiting?
Okay, why don't you trust Oxford language?
Because I don't know you or that website. I might trust it if I got to understand
Jeffrey,
it.
I just
or
want. What does he
know
mean
you a little
understand
better.
it?
Do you
Based upon
think
the
I
way that you
just
defined it, you
talk
would
to
never
random
learn any new
people
information.
And they just get all of my trust? No, sir. No, sir. I cannot be manipulated, my guy.
Did you graduate high school?
You support Trump. Very high quality.
Wait. Did you graduate high school? Did you say no?
I said, duh, buddy.
Oh, duh. So you like trust the math textbooks, the biology textbooks, the physics textbooks?
Yeah, that's because I know them.
Okay.
You understand
Yeah.
where I'm getting?
Yeah. Who wrote your math textbook for your senior year?
Who wrote it?
Yeah. Who wrote it?
Yeah.
Probably the teachers.
Teachers, high school teachers don't write the textbooks you use. They're more standardized than that.
Well,
He
then
wrote the whole thing.
School owner.
Yeah.
Wait, you think like the first the
Like,
fact
bro,
that
how am I supposed to know who writes books?
First, the fact that you think that public schools have like a specific owner is just wrong. But the fact,
Well, no, that's incorrect as well.
Who's the owner?
But continue. Bro, all the schools have an owner. How do you think it's built? Someone has to buy it. Everyone owns anything, bro. Everything is owned.
Private capital is not
District.
used to build schools. Public capital raised through local property taxes is used to build schools.
Where'd you hear that from, bro?
I was personally involved in a project to build a school. I represented the totality.
I'm sure you were, bro.
I was.
I don't believe that for a second.
I represented the totality of the student body for my high school when they were getting ready to build a new school. I represented like all couple thousand students. I sat down with the administrators of my school as well as architects for around a year straight, once a week, to help design the new building, etc. And that also included meetings about like public finances, grants, etc. that our local district was able to get through a vote that we had the year prior. Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, aren't you from Milwaukee or something, bro? Like,
No.
Isn't that where you're from?
No, I'm not from Milwaukee. Can you? No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not. Oh, okay. See what happens when
Where
you
did you get
assume?
that from?
Oh, no, I'm just giving Dean a little taste of his own medicine. He loves assuming, so I just assumed where he was from.
What have I
It's
assumed
amazing.
about you?
Oh, you've assumed so many things. You've assumed that I've been rage baiting you. You assume that
I can hear it in your
am
voice,
a
bro. I'm not
dumbass.
assuming.
You, Parker, bro.
Banned for hate speech. I banned him for hate speech, not TikTok. That was me. Lauren, thank you for the $35 over in Cash App for the paragraph sentences. Thank you for what you do. Lauren, thank you so much. I really appreciate you for that. Can we get 350 Lauren W's down below in that comment section for the $35? Thank you so much for the love, Lauren. Show some love to Lauren down below, everybody, while we're working on getting that next guest up in here right now, y'all, right now. I think I have time for around one more guest here before we hop off for the day. Lauren, thank you for the $35. What's up? You support Trump, Mike? Mike said no. Dude, that guy was
last person, everyone.
That guy was crazy.
Live.
He was just like
Diabolical.
he was just manufacturing every word that came out of his mouth to be as aggravating and annoying as possible. That was like seriously impressive. I will say that guy had a genuinely impressive ability to rage bait. What's going on, Style? Do you support Trump?
Bro.
Child.
Let me leave.
Moving on to the next guest, everyone. We got Hector loading up. Riley, thank you for the $15 over on Venmo. Riley says, I appreciate all that you do. I'm impressed with your knowledge on a variety amount of topics and your ability to spread awareness to others and your ability to be the voice for those who are oppressed. Thank you for all that you do. You make this world a better place. Riley, that is such a kind, endearing message. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kindness. If we could all please show some love to Riley down below in that comment section, it would literally make my day. Guys, thank you so much. Welcome in, Mike. Do you support Trump?
I did. I do. Yes.
Can you disconnect any Bluetooth devices that you may or may not have connected to your phone?
Can you hear me or no?
I can, but you're like talking through this like AirPods, a headset, a car, or something. If you just disconnect Bluetooth, it'll make it much better.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I might not be able to do it today. I'm in a loud environment, so this is the only way I can hear you.
Chat, do you hear him good enough? Let me ask the chat. Do y'all hear him good enough to sustain a conversation? Yep, the chat hears you well enough. Take it away. Tell us why you support Trump.
I'm a Republican that supports Trump, but I'm not happy with Trump, honestly, in this new term with a lot of things that he's done. I'd say the biggest reason I supported Trump in the election was because I didn't like how there wasn't a primary for the Democratic Party, and I didn't support. I like democracy.
You like democracy? Then you would have stopped supporting Trump on January 6th when he tried to coup our democracy and rig the outcome of a federal presidential election.
Yeah, I disagree that he encouraged them to do that.
Oh no, we're not even talking about the riots. We're talking about his fake elector plot that he called an official act of his presidency. He admitted to it in court.
Yeah, I can't speak on that. But
Well, of course you won't speak on that, because if you did, it would concede your argument.
well, honestly, no. It's just I'm not going to talk on something I'm not educated on.
Well, imagine this. Imagine that me and you are having a debate. I tell you that the sky's blue. You tell me that the sky's red. And then I'm like, dude, look up. That's the point where you'd be like, I can't speak on that. I can't speak on what I see when I look up. I can't do that. But the sky's red.
You have a shoulder on, and you can't explain everything to me, but maybe explain a little bit more, and I can give you an opinion on that.
Of course.
How can I give an opinion on something that I'm not educated on?
Of course. So the fake elector plot included Donald Trump sending fake slates of voters to all 7 key swing states that Biden won that Trump had lost. He sent them with fake certificates of ascertainment, or like the total vote from those states that showed Biden had won, but he sent them with fake ones that said that Trump had won those states. And then he directed those false slates of electors to take those fake votes back to Congress. And then he pressured Mike Pence into certifying them as real if he was successful in this attempt. He would have literally rigged the vote in 7 states that Biden won, saying that he won, and he would have been installed for a second term.
Okay. Yeah, I can say I definitely don't support that. I definitely, this is a hard thing, because I do support Trump, but I don't. I think it's like the less of two evils, honestly.
Wait. How is rigging or attempting to rig the outcome of a federal presidential election not worse than following the rules of the DNC, still being accepted by over 50% of delegates, in a private election not associated with a function of our public democracy?
Would you
how connect the dots, please?
Would you disagree that there's election fraud on both sides?
Would I disagree that there's election fraud on both sides? I'd say that there's minute amount of election fraud on both sides. I don't know what this has to do with my claim that Donald Trump tried to literally rig the outcome of a presidential election.
Yeah, I guess you're just not following. But
What?
you're not following me, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't think that you're following me.
Okay. Oh, that's okay.
Do you have a response to the fact that Donald Trump tried to rig that election?
Yeah, I already said I don't like that. And I'd have to look more into it to fully believe you. I'm not saying you're lying, but I'd have to do my own research to have a true opinion on that. I don't like that.
Okay.
If that's true.
Okay, well then maybe we could just end our debate there, and I could reference you to go look at the fake elector plot. Maybe that's a good thing for you to do now.
All right, yeah. I appreciate you letting me on.
Yeah, have a good one. Let's see here. Jeremy, thank you for the $50 over on Venmo. Jeremy said, thanks for all that you do. Love the stream. That is incredibly kind of you, Jeremy. If you guys could please show some love to Jeremy down below in that comment section for the $50 donation, that would be great. That is seriously kind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 500 Jeremy W's. As well as, let's see here super duper quickly. Melanie, I don't know if I saw this. This was 27 minutes ago. Melanie with the $20 over at Venmo. Thank you for the love, Melanie. Same thing with Valicia with the $20. Valicia says, thank you for getting my son interested in politics. Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you, Valicia, for the $20. And then Haley with the $25 28 minutes ago. Haley says, the second you make a point, they bounce. Keep up with the true and good work. It's actually funny that I'm reading this donation because it's kind of what that last guy did. Appreciate you so much for the love. I'd also like to quickly thank Tava, T-A-V-A, with the $21 over on PayPal. T-A-V-A says, thank you, Dean, for all that you do. Also, my name is pronounced Tava. Okay, thank you, Tava. I donated a while ago, and you said it wrong. Love you, though. Okay, well, now I know, Tava. I apologize for mispronouncing your name. Thank you for the $20, Tava. And then Liam with another $20 over on PayPal. Thank you for the love, Liam. Liam says, shit is getting weird in the USA, and it's affecting people like me. Even in Canada, we feel the effects, but thank you for your kindness and your unrelenting position. Yeah, no, man, there's definitely a lot of global effects of the Trump admin. But I mean, good thing that most of those global effects have been positive in other countries. Purdy, thank you for all the love. Purdy, it's so good to have you in here with us for the day. Good to see you, Purdy. As always, as always, as always. All right, I think that we are all caught up at this point. All caught up quite quickly. Okay, let's see.
I think there's a few people I could think are quick.
Go for it.
Melanie, thank you for the $10. Appreciate Jeanette. Thank you so much. Appreciate the $4.20. Thank you. John, thank you for the $3. Shannon with the $5. Thank you. Eviana, thank you for the $5. John with the $3. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. As well as I have some people on YouTube Super Chat to thank real quick. I really appreciate everyone. Caleb, thank you so much. I appreciate the $5. Thank you. Pink, thank you so much for the $5. Noah with the 69 at THB. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Amina, thank you so much for the $1. And then Tim, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm caught up. Thank you, Ferdy. I appreciate it.
Iris, thank you for the $7.
As well as Jen, thank you for the $5.
All right, guys. I've been on for a little over 4 hours now. No excuses. Thank you for the galaxy. I appreciate that. So I think at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off for the evening. It was a good stream today, guys. Geez, I mean, so we hit 9K concurrent, but then I restarted the stream because I had gotten 2 flags. So I thought it'd probably be good for us to hit a restart to stay safe. And then after the restart, because so many people came back, and because of your raid, Parker, we were able to maintain like an average over 10K on this backup. So we definitely had a lot of people in here for the day. And that was really good. I love that so much. Chase, I apologize for missing your Venmo, man. Thank you for the love. So I don't know. I just think it's cool. You know, for everybody that watches these streams, looks like we have 9K people on TikTok and 2.5K people on YouTube, plus everybody's in Parker stream. I just wanted to quickly thank you guys for being politically involved. You know, there's so many people that aren't politically involved. And it is just such a cool thing that there is people that are. You know, it's good for this country. People need to be aware of what's going on, and I appreciate you guys for being aware of what's going on. And it's obviously true if you're watching these streams, you know. Like, I think my For You page right now, like, it's usually on political content. I forget which video I liked, and now it's on like Twitch streamer content. And, you know, I just see all of these videos, and it's just crazy because it's like there's millions of Americans that just are completely clueless about anything that's going on. And I guess I get it because before I was in politics, I was also clueless for the most part. It's just something I didn't think about often. But like that ignorance totally empowers people in power to do whatever they want, you know? And you can't necessarily like directly blame a lot of people for that ignorance. You could only like incentivize them to not be ignorant. And I think that's really cool that you guys are not ignorant, are involved, do know what's going on. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There's one more person I'd like to thank. Heather, thank you for the $20 over on Venmo. Thank you so much for the love, Heather. I really appreciate you so much for the love. Heather says, love your live, Dean. Dean, thank you. Well, Heather, I appreciate you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off for the night. One thing that I would incentivize you all to do is to head over to my Instagram. I have an updates channel over there. And if you join that channel and you turn on notifications, you'll be able to get a notification every single time I go live. Every day you will know when and where. We also go live on like a bunch of different accounts because of the TikTok bans. One day I'll be on this account, one day I'll be on my main, one day I'll be on my buddy Matt's. It's like, it is kind of changing a lot. So that's one really good reason to join that update channel over on Instagram. So you always know exactly where we are every single day. Parker, you want to help me find somebody to raid?
Yeah, I can try to look.
Oh, we got Adrian on. I love raiding Adrian. I like Adrian a lot. She's been a good friend for a long time.
then I think you've already found someone for sure. Everyone in my live can go and raid them as well. I was probably about to get off. Martha, thank you for the $20 on YouTube. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, everybody.
Thank you.
Here's where you're going. At adrian.jpg. Spam that in both the YouTube chats and the TikTok chat. That is adrien.jpg. Right now, she's debating misogynists on why they think men are better at leading than women. Very interesting topic. I used to debate that all the time myself. I really miss it because those misogynists deserve the intellectual beatdown. And sometimes it can be very entertaining to watch. So that's at adrian.jpg. It is right now being spammed in the TikTok comment section, adrian.jpg. Everybody in the TikTok comment section is spamming it. I'd appreciate if you guys would start doing that over in the YouTube too. It looks like Faithy is now doing it over in the YouTube. Everybody just spam it everywhere so everybody knows where to go. adrien.jpg. Adrian is awesome. Just spam Dean Parker right down below in that chat. And good night and goodbye, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Go show some love to Adrian Parker.